All right, ready for the startup competition, yes or no? Okay, okay. Guys, you want to sit down? Huh? Take your time, relax, have a sit, because we have the next startups. So I think it is very interesting, and also at the end there is the pricing. Just put the chairs over there, so okay. I just give you help. All right, so who was here yesterday and watched the 4 pitches yesterday? Okay, okay. So the format is this one. There is a moderator, which is Jordan from TechCrunch, and a panel of judges. Each startup has got, I think, 5 minutes to pitch, and then there is Q&A with the judges. By the way, Lorenzo, come with me. 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 All right. Go there. Go there. I think you could be useful. Okay. Very good. Okay, so let's welcome Jordan from TechCrunch. Jordan, please join me on stage. Just get me Jordan. All right. It's the first time that actually TechCrunch US is coming, you know? Because usually it was, you know, TechCrunch Europe, so it was a little bit different. But to see TechCrunch US, you know, posting, they are live blogging from the stage. Here is Jordan.
Sorry that I'm late.
No worry, no worry. Right, Jordan, so I let you the stage, and I also found Lorenzo Franchini, so maybe if you want, you could...
yeah, we'll throw him in there. Let's get another chair up here.
Perfect. I'll find you a chair, and I'll let you do your job. All
awesome.
right? Catch you later.
All right, so if you weren't here yesterday, which you should have been, if you weren't, you're in big trouble. The way that this works is we're going to have 4 startups come out. They're all going to have 5 minutes to pitch. And then we're going to have a panel of amazing judges, investors, entrepreneurs, journalists that are going to come out here, and they're going to judge them. And then the winner is going to walk away with 50,000 pounds, or not pounds, you guys don't do that, right? Euro. I'm jet lagged. So 50,000 euro, as well as lots of media attention, respect, dignity. It'll be amazing, right? So first I'm going to introduce you to our amazing judges. The first one, and I hope that they're ready and not late like I was, because it sounds like a lot's going on back there. The first one is a co-founder and investor at TLCom Capital. He has several operating roles at various companies as CEO, chairman, COO. So please welcome Mauro Pretolani. Mauro Pretolani.
Like rock stars now.
I hear that Italians are known for being a little late.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Is your first, because usually, I mean, I imagine that in US, if you say, the judges come in, boom, they come in. Here, you know, they take time. And,
yeah, I just saw them. They're all standing outside,
I saw one judge and they
wine.
say, yeah, wait, I just got a coffee, but you have to go there. No, I go to get the dragons, okay?
Bring them coffee as well.
Let's go, come in.
So yesterday we actually had 4 startups come up here, and it seemed to me like, raise your hand if you were here yesterday and you watched the startup competition, right? Okay, most of you, it seemed, voted for Fluentify, if you guys recall, the language learning startup, language practicing startup. So this time we're gonna be judging these ones against the ones from yesterday. So it seems like it's Fluentify versus whoever's best today, right? So I'm going to look for your judges, or your opinions again today. So make sure you pay close attention. We're going to be asking the audience. So again, Mauro Pretolani, please join us. Thank you. Big round of applause. Next up, we have a tech journalist and writer who has been in the industry for over 20 years. You guys have probably, I mean, if you've been paying attention, you've read his work. He is an editor at Sole 24 Ore. That was pretty good, right? And Nova. So please welcome Luca di Biase. Next up, we have the founder of Working Capital, which is an accelerator out of Telecom Italia. They have, 3 accelerators all around the world, invested billions. And I'd like you to please welcome Salvo Mizzi. Next up on the list, we have the co-founder of Angels for Growth. He's been doing this, or he founded that in 2007. He's invested in, a wide range of things from ICT to internet to electronics to biotech, and he's also quite beautiful. The Lorenzo Franchini, please. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to ask him to shut his laptop. 17 years writing about technology, TechCrunch editor-at-large, Mike Butcher. All right, so we're going to go ahead. 5 minutes is already on the clock. You guys rock up there. We're going to invite our first startup to get on stage. They're going to have a very strict 5-minute policy. I will yank the mic right out of their hands. Please welcome Vivocha to the stage. Late Italians, man. No? You're not Vivocha.
Yeah, they preparing, they stretching, they training, and here it is.
Here he is. There we go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Gianluca Ferranti. I'm co-founder and CIO of Vivocha. Have you ever abandoned an online purchase because you were not able to find the right information? You were looking for some product, but you were willing to get more information before clicking the buy button? Probably yes, and you are not alone. Actually, 60% of the cart are abandoned with the product already in there. And if you do not do something within the next 60 minutes, that sales is lost forever. This is probably one of the biggest problems of a huge market that is the e-commerce ecosystem. Vivocha is an Italian startup that is addressing this problem. First, conducted a research asking online shopper what was the single most important feature that his e-commerce site were missing. And the most important feature, according to the online shopper, is the possibility to interact and ask questions live to a person. Not to an automated system, but to a live person. And this is exactly what Vivocha does. Vivocha allows any company of any size to integrate with the customer through a number of media, chat, voice, video, voice over IP, and collaborate with them on the website. But that's not enough. The Vivocha teams come from an extensive experience in the call center business, and we know that the most important feature in the call center is the human resources. So we would like to allow our customer to interact with the right agents at the right moment with the right customer. And so we develop a custom proactive engagement module in our product. But that's not all. Our product is a core of API that allow us and our customer to integrate very easily, in a matter of hours, with the pre-existing enterprise software already on the site. The market is a huge market. Probably more than 1 trillion business is the e-commerce market, and considering what is the average conversion rate and the average ticket for e-commerce, we are addressing a 140 billion shopping session per year. Considering that our statistics and the analytics agree that 2% of the customer will ask for support and charging them $0.50 is a 1.4 billion market. That's not just a dream or just an idea. It's a real company. We launched 1 year and a half ago, and we were able to acquire top brands in any vertical in Italy and abroad. Not only, we partner with top companies in the customer service, call center, e-commerce field that has integrated Vivocha into their offering and are reselling Vivocha to their end user. The landscape, obviously we are not disrupting an industry. We are simply making an important improvement in how to integrate within existing infrastructure. So Vivocha targets a space of the market that is currently not addressed by existing vendors. Our competitive advantages are related to the fact that it's fully integrated multimedia, open API, and extremely easy. A customer can go live with just copy-paste the single line of code into their website. The Vivocha team, I'm one of the 2 co-founders. The other, Federico, has an extensive experience in technology in the call center field, and the management team has over than 65 combined years of activity in the customer operation field. We are currently based in Italy, Cagliari, the R&D, and Milan sales and marketing. We have an office in San Francisco and 2 representative offices, one in São Paulo, Brazil, and the other one in Brussels. We incorporated in April last year. We closed an A round of $2 million in August with 2 Italian VC. This year, in the first half of the year, we were able to acquire orders in excess of $650,000. Out of that, 550 are recurrent revenue. Our business model is based on subscription, monthly or yearly subscription, so our customer will keep paying the service over a month. 50% of the revenue are from international customer. We do not only target direct customer, but we also license the technology. We signed 3 important OEM agreements with top vendor in e-commerce and multi-channel customer support field, and 2 more are under negotiation at the moment. More than 40 customers are currently in the customer list. We have a pipeline of 50 businesses in the pipeline, including top telco operator in the world. And we are partnering with names like Hybris, Vodafone, Twilio, Zendesk, and many more. Thank you very much.
Well done. And if we could just get another 5 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to hand it over to our judges. What do you think?
First of all, congratulations. It's a good presentation.
Thank you very much.
Who is your customer in the? Who is your contact person in the customer? Because it looks like if your solution is not, it's not clear to me who is buying it.
The typical buyer is the person in the company that is responsible to increasing conversion rate. We decide to position Vivoce. Vivoce is a customer service platform, so we can address sales or care division. We decided that the most effective sales message is targeting the sales division, and we already see customers that start using Vivoce in the sales department, and then the customer care, the after-sales support, will say, I want to use the same technology. So the direct pitch is we target brands that would like to increase conversion rate. E-commerce director, sales director, marketing director, multi-channel customer service teams.
Congratulations for the traction. How do you think to scale big numbers of customers?
Yeah, we see that we are extremely successful in getting on board medium to large size customer with very, very light touch points. So we do not have a sales team. I'm just now start hiring a sales team, so I'm the only sales guy in the company till nowadays. We do not have an on-field sales force. We catch customer online and we follow up with the video demo over the web using our own tool mostly, and we do partnership. So we integrated best of breed technology out of the box. The customer comes to our website and we sell as a subscription model.
Did you tell us? Sorry, some examples of a partnership you.
Beg your pardon?
Some examples of the partnerships you think are more strategic to get the market.
At the moment, one of the most successful is Hybris, recently acquired by SAP, one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the world, together with IBM and Oracle. Very successful partnership. They lead to us, and we follow up and upsell Vivoce. Another one, I cannot disclose the name, is one of the top multi-channel customer support technology. They do email, and they integrated Vivoce as voice and chat solution. But we also do direct sales in the e-commerce space.
Did you tell us how much the conversion rate increases?
Yeah, we target 2 different segments of the market, what we call the enterprise and the business version. The business version we sell only online without any, it's pure sales service. It goes between $19 and $349 per month subscription. In that case, the average conversion rate is 3 to 5% of the sign up. We are working on that. We are improving. In the enterprise segment, as I say, the success rate is quite high. We have currently 45 enterprise customers. We have 0 churn rate on that customer, so we are still figuring out the right sell channel. But at the moment, we are extremely satisfied with the acquisition cost that is extremely low.
You obviously done a few other startup competitions and things like that already, and you got selected by the judging panel to pitch here. But why do you think you are here? Are you raising money? You want publicity? What do you want?
Yeah, the right answer, because you decided to pick me, so probably you know it. No, we are here mainly because we think it's an incredible panel for us. We are getting international visibility. This is reason number one. It's for TechCrunch, for you. So we would like to have you feature.
So that's feeding into your international strategy. You want to scale up in the US, I presume?
Exactly. We got the first 2 enterprise customer in the last quarter. So we are getting customer in US as well. We are not a brand in the US, so we want to get into there. The second reason, I'm not interested to the 50K. We still have money from the first round. We are now thinking to go in a B round. So I'm getting prepared for the next round that will happen by the end of this year, early next one.
Congratulations for your great pitch. Is it your first startup?
Yes, it is, as a startup. Actually, I grew up in a startup environment. My father is a startupper. He doesn't define as a startupper. I used to work for all my career with an enterprise company, but I manage a number of startup projects within the company. So let's say it's the first company I founded myself, but I've been into some new venture before.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judges, are you satisfied? Yeah? All right, everybody, round of applause, please, for Vivocha. Good job. So while I introduce our next startup, I'm actually going to ask you guys to just go ahead and put 1 to 10 votes right there in your little slot. The next startup that we have is Gipstech, so I'd like you to welcome them all to the stage. If you guys could stand, actually, right here in the light. Perfect.
Thank you very much. Time is going?
Yeah, you can go ahead now.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Matteo Faggin. I'm here today to introduce you to Gipstech, a startup that wants to bring the GPS inside the buildings. So basically, what is for? Does it work?
Point it down. Can we stop the clock, please? Looks like we're having a moment, real quick.
Battery.
Can we all give a round of applause also to this young, fine gentleman? He has been handling everything.
It's low on battery.
Well, maybe not clap too hard. Let's see if he fixes it first. There we go. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. So let's suppose that Marco here wants to go to the Fair of Rome, reaching customers there. He takes his car, his GPS, and drives safely there. Problem is, when he gets there, he gets lost because the fair is big, he doesn't know where the customers are, so he needs some help, and GPS is of no help. So indoor navigation is bringing the GPS inside buildings where GPS doesn't work, and you can apply it to fairs, museums, malls, airports, wherever you want, basically any large indoor public space. And you can figure out ways to make it useful to users and make money out of it. If you agree with these, you also agree with some research center, and especially with Apple that acquired this spring startups of for $20 million. They had only a nice algorithm for localization with Wi-Fi. So you can do indoor localization today. Yes, you can with inertial system and Wi-Fi-like systems. I don't want to bore you to death with details, but they are not perfect systems. They are not very reliable. They are not very precise. So we developed with Gipstech something different, a system that is based on the geomagnetic imprinting of the building, a signal that is natural, that doesn't change, and then we can characterize for every building. With our system, you need to map the building first, and then our algorithm will be able to test and find where you are, testing several candidates and eliminating them with the inertial part and with the geomagnetic part. So out of this, we want to build a suite for indoor positioning to be made available to app developers. So we are selling our technology to app developers for them to integrate into their apps. We are developing a web interface to upload maps and edit them. We are developing the SDK to make the technology available into the apps. And everything runs in the cloud, of course. Our revenue model is the typical freemium model, and we know it's skewed a lot toward the free part of the freemium, but with benefits. Especially, we retain mapping data and some usage data that are a business on itself, let's say. So we have a plan. The plan is to complete the R&D part in 9 months and start with the initial business development, then start making some money selling the beta version and developing the version 2 of the algorithm, and finally make real money after a year and a half or so. To do this, we are at the very beginning, very early stage. We need the 300K from investors, and we also need collaboration, for the, from early adopters. So if you are an app developer, you're interested in this, we are willing to partner with you to start making the first case of usage. We are a team of 4, 3 on the technical side, basically PhDs, very skilled. We are not kids any longer, unfortunately, and myself on the business side. So a very diverse team. We hope this is a strength. We have a working prototype. We can run the video, if possible. It's very homemade video, if you wish, but it shows the main phases of the process. So you get into the building, you get the map, then you map the magnetic signal of the building, and then you start using, and it tracks you around. Very precisely, we get to 1 meter, under 1 meter of precision. And to give you a reference point, Wi-Fi gets to 5-7 meters, GPS gets to 15 meters outside, where the signal is available, in fact. This is the mapping part, so you give the starting and the ending point, and you walk around with your smartphone. I'm basically done. I let them enjoy the show.
Sure, let's do that. What do you guys think? You guys can finish the show before you ask questions. I'm okay with that.
So, just the underlying technology of Apple and Google have famously mapped wireless networks and GPS base stations to get location, databases about location, and you're doing something completely different. You're using Earth's magnetic field.
Exactly, exactly.
Simple as that. That's all there is.
It's not that simple, meaning, let's say, with the Wi-Fi, you only have to measure the strength of the signal of the emitter. And so you trilaterate with the strength, and that's easy to manipulate numbers. With the magnetic field, it's a vector. It's much more complex, plus the magnetic field, when you do not have a reference point, is very difficult to get them. So the algorithm is really complex.
How does the smartphone actually able to pick up the magnetic field? What's the sensor you're using?
You have your compass in here, you have your accelerometer and gyroscope, and that's everything we need, basically. Plus connection with the cloud system, of course. Isn't it nice?
What do you think, Luca?
Are you designed to be acquired by a big company? What kind of company are you thinking about?
Well, we are starting anyway with a self-sustaining business, selling our technology with a freemium model to app developers. So we are aiming at that. Of course, this technology, if it is embedded into this hardware or the operating system of mobile phones, the value is skyrockets, you know. So hardware manufacturers making silicon chips for smartphone or operating systems are for sure two possible acquirers. Then you have the other firms that provide services in the mobile sector, starting from, again, Google, but also to Yahoo, could be interested in getting into this sector. And then basically any other big app developer that could desire to bring in-house this kind of technology and sell it to their existing customer base.
Not about robotic engineering.
Thank you for the question. This comes out of robotic engineering, basically. This is a spin-off of technologies that have been developed into the robotic field. And it can go back that way, but then you need to start talking about hardware, which is a business that we don't want to be today because we don't have money for to afford producing hardware.
One more question. How do you measure the precision, the best precision that you have in comparison with other ways to geolocalize into indoors?
Well, there is some research in the field. It's a very new field, so we have some data point from research, and we did some testing. Not a lot. We are very early stage, but we did some testing that are bringing good result.
Lorenzo?
Yeah. What is the level of testing you've done so far? And then can you tell us about something about intellectual property, direct competitors?
You're hitting me hard here.
I know you.
Hardball.
So on the testing, we have done something, again, homemade. You see we are very early stage. So mapped a portion of a supermarket, a grocery store, mapped our houses, mapped some office spaces, and tested that it really worked. On the intellectual property, we have not yet filed for patents. We are going to do it, hopefully by the end of the year, if we can find the time to do everything. But yes, it's a sector. There's a couple of aspects of the algorithm that are for sure coverable by patents, based on initial findings, let's say. There are competitors, not on the geomagnetic. Now there is one firm in Norway, if I'm not mistaken, or Sweden, that it's 3 months that they say they are in the market, but they're not there yet. They got $500,000 in seed funding at the beginning of the year. So no, but things are moving fast in this field.
Well, I have to say, I'm excited by this. I think this is really good, if it works. And I mean, I think if this was pitched on a TechCrunch stage at Disrupt in San Francisco, I think it would be, you know, as good as anything else we've ever seen on a TechCrunch stage. It looks like it could be, if it works, if it's real, right? It could well be an amazing technology. I mean, you could work on your pitch and your slide deck a bit more, but I'm impressed. So congratulations.
Thank you
Was there a question?
No, I just thought I just thought I'd be positive for a change rather than an arsehole.
What about you, Salvo?
A way for me to repeat that we need investment, at least 300K, to get to the final R&D to industrialize this algorithm that nowadays is handmade, let's say. We want to get to the industrial version, and we need 300K. So
I think you would have to raise more money than that. But I asked for more money.
Salvo?
Congratulations. I have a question. I understand that you think to monetize partly in your business model data, storing data. And did you check European privacy regulation?
Well,
it's quite different from US or rest of the world.
This is, thank you for the question, but this is basically no different than many other fields. What Google and others are already doing for the indoor mapping based on Wi-Fi technology, we will replicate on the geomagnetic signal. So it's a field, something we are keeping an eye on, but we do not expect real troubles to come from that part.
Thank you.
All right, judges seem to be finished. Please give it up for Gipstech, guys. You guys remember to cast your vote, and we will prepare for the next company. If everybody could give a warm welcome to Pathflow. So just make sure you stand behind the lights, and we'll be all good to go.
Hi, I'm Alberto from Pathflow. Pathflow is an analytics platform for retails, because we found some issues that we can solve in your chain store. Because visual merchandiser needs a tools to really know their store, their layout. Sales manager need a lot of conversion rate analysis, and marketing manager needs customer profiling and customer performances, and all the corporate need a shared KPI between their silos. Okay. So this is our solution. It's a camera-based system that study how customer moves and behave inside the store, and match this data with marketing and sales information to create a dashboard for the professional role that I already described to you. So we will give to them information they are used to understand, like heat maps and comparison rate and campaign performances. So what about privacy? Because we care about customers' privacy. So we haven't a personal identification. It's all anonymous profiling, and we don't storage any kind of video. Our revenue model is simple. It's a subscription with a monthly fee for store for a minimum contract of 1 year. And with it, we provide to you the camera in leasing, the analytics software, and training and software and hardware support. Okay, so we are not alone. The difference between us and Pathflow and other competitors is the complexity of the data that we provide to you. And obviously, technology. We think that Wi-Fi system can't give us the kind of deep analysis that we want to provide, and camera really fit our needs. So our achievement. We started in H-Camp, in H-Farm, then we won the grant of working capital, and we get an investor seeds. Now we are ready with our telco beta, and here today we are with you in this final at TechCrunch Italy. Our roadmap for the future is to go to the decoded fashion, that is a really important market for us, to the Web Summit, start our telco pilot with the telecom, and then go to market in fashion and event market in the next year. So, what about our economic projection? It's simple. We aim to 5.5 million in the end of 2015. Our investors that already believed in us are Club Italia Investimenti, Maurizio Donadelli, and H-Farm. What we ask? We are searching for a round A because our system is really complex to develop and to go outside Italy and Europe. About our team, there is me, Marco, and Eduardo are the business guy, and Matteo, Riccardo, Giulio, and Alon are the developers with skills in image recognition and analytics. Our partners are Life for communication, Software for cloud system, and Mobotics for cameras. Well, this is our amazing advisor, Fabio Lalli for marketing and business, and Stefano Peper for business and financial. So if you go to pathflow.co/TechCrunch and you fill the form, we will send you this slide if you need about it. And if my team can join me, I can answer all your questions. Thank you.
All right, short and sweet. Go ahead, judges.
Hi. Good presentation.
Thank you.
Did you test, how much have you done in other markets that is not Italy? Because in Italy, actually, retail is really backward compared to other countries. So it's really a matter of, I mean, it's not really the market, Italy. So what have you done in the US or in France or with big retailers or with big organizations?
Well, right now, with our partners, we can install our products in all Europe from tomorrow. So we have some client types, and we will go to them door to door. And we have our investor just doesn't put their money on us, but they have a lot of connection with our typical client. So we want to go to them.
But you have not tried to sell to a big retailer yet.
Yeah, we are just one right now. Our typical client are the monobrand chain store. Like Benetton or Diesel. Right now, we are just starting with Telecom Italia, so team, so we can adjust our metrics, and then go to fashion.
Team is a retailer, I mean,
yeah.
in the store. Okay,
Team.
all right, thanks.
So basically, your technology is a camera. It produces a heat map of what is amazing in the store. Suddenly everyone's standing by all these amazing shoes or something, right? You sell the data to the store, to the retailer, to the store owner, or could any store implement this, or would it take quite a lot of technology to install in a store?
Well, right now there is a lot of cameras in store, so there isn't really a problem to install one more. We think that we need to go not on the long tail, but just on the big chain store. So
it's for the big enterprises.
Yeah, big enterprises. Stores. But our technology is not only about heatmap. Heatmap is just the first layer for the visual merchandiser and in-store personnel. The really interesting part will be for marketing and sales that can see every data in real time and watch their performances of their communication, social or new and old classic communication, how it really performances on their store. Imagine do a campaign on a single product. How many customer is looking that product in this time, and how many is buying that product. If we fail to price it, how many will go to buy other products? So like side selling, that is really difficult right now to understand for companies.
Product-wise, which are the things that really differentiate your offer from the company?
Sorry, can you pick load?
Which are the things of the unique selling proposition that you have towards a competition? And where are they in terms of market adoption, the competitors?
Well, we think that our products is really good for retail, so that is a market that is living a kind of crisis. So we really can optimize the market and let him go up again. So we think that it's a really good product for for a startup. So.
But why is your offer better than the other competitors?
The other competitors? Well, it's two kind of difference. There is a technology advantage and type of analysis that we pay. Our competitors doesn't match the data how we do. Isn't enough?
Not very clear on the technological advantage. Can you say something more?
Okay, and about the technology advantage.
What is the technological advantage?
Well, the technology advantage, sorry, I should help you. It's, if you look at Wi-Fi, you only see a customer with a smartphone, but with today, with the new OS, you just can put off, and with cameras, you can see what really they are looking at, and what they are picking that you can see with the Wi-Fi. So this is really a big difference between our competitors on Wi-Fi.
Because this comes from security, because it's the same kind of way to find out who is doing what.
Yes.
So your technology is basically the analytics of that.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And do you have an intellectual property on that?
Yes, and all our analytics software is ours, and we use it on our cloud server. So we basically get data from our clients, analyze it on our cloud, and give it to them on our dashboard or in the data with our APIs. Okay.
I actually have a question as well.
Okay.
Is there any opportunity for like a consumer side, right? Because you know how busy certain stores are, you know what's trending in certain stores. So is there an opportunity to give that data back to consumers that may want to go shop?
Well, if the visual merchandiser will use it really good, the customer will be enjoy it because the store will be optimized for them. But there is not a direct connection with the customers.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys, give it up. They did a good job. Thank you. You guys go ahead and tabulate your scores. And we have one more for the day, and then everyone can go eat dinner. Everyone, please welcome to the stage Bemeye.
Hello. Hello.
And if for me, you could just stand behind these lights for our photographers, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hi, I'm Luca, and I'm from Bemeye. So, let's see if this works. Okay, look at this guy. He's about to make a purchase decision. And he stepped into this particular store because he preferred this compared to other stores. And he's going to buy a particular product because the product was visible on the shelves. And something similar happens in many other situations, not only in supermarkets, in bars, in pharmacies, electronics, apparel, gas stations, many other points of sale. So brands and retailers invest a lot for having visibility for their products and a good in-store experience for the customers. But monitoring these investments with regular store checks is very expensive. Limited workforce on the field, time, and travel expenses are huge constraints to regular store checks. So Bemeye is a very special market research company that solves the problem by matching the need to know what happens inside a store with those that can easily provide that information. So our customers are brands and retailers that want to know if a promotional display is there, what's the price of a product, how a shelf looks like, what the sales rep recommend. And our suppliers are 20,000 private individuals that installed our app, and we call them eyes. So Bemeye provides field intelligence in crowdsourcing. So let me show you how it works. We receive a brief from our customer. For example, he wants to know if his latest product is available on the shelf of 5,000 stores. And we translate this brief into a questionnaire. We call this questionnaire a job. And then we post the job to end location, the 5,000 stores. So each time a new job appears on our system, our eyes, the people that install our app, gets alerted. So they can open the app and they will see a map with some points indicating where there's available jobs in that area. So each job will be a different activity, will have a different pay, and we indicate that with a different color. And the eye will be able to open the job and see if it's interesting for him. So he will see how much it pays, where he will have to go, when, and the list of tasks that will have to be done. So if it's interesting, he will pick the job, and then he will commit to be there within 60 minutes. And once he's there, he will check in to prove that he got to the location, and we'll start filling the job, answering the questions, including the requested pictures. And when he's done, he will upload the results. So our staff validates the results, and the customer can see almost in real time all the data. So he will access for reports for each visit, including pictures, online analytics, together with galleries of pictures, and also data, downloadable data in Excel. So we give a very precious benefits to our customers, covering 5,000 towns in Italy with zero travel expenses. So we can offer limited cost for each visit. We're able to do mass observations on thousands of stores in very few days. And with photographic evidences, our data are trustable as never before. Our eyes gets paid for this. They get paid the 5 to 8 euros per visit, and they can do as many jobs as they want. And sometimes jobs are often also fun. People feel like being on a secret mission. And so where we are and where we're going. So we started operations 1 year ago, less than a year ago. And it's 6 months that we have a commercial staff. Since March, we have a co-CEO, Luca, that comes from 15 years at GfK, one of the biggest market research company. And among our paying customers, we can count some of the main corporations operating in Italy. So today we're in Italy, but tomorrow we will go to 5 other countries. And we think this is a blue ocean market, and we're ready to be there.
How do you get the eyes and how do you get the customers?
We recruit them. Those people are our suppliers. We don't want to have 1 million of them now. So we recruit them where we need them. We use geolocalized Facebook ads. For example, we need to have a job done in a little village in the mountains. We need to have eyes over there. So we create an ad on a Facebook that will appear just to people living there, being 18 or more, and having an iPhone. Because for the moment,
why are you bothering to recruit them? Why are you not just making the app freely available for anyone to download and become
it is
your
free.
spy?
They don't pay anything. It is free. Even when we send them the money, we keep the commissions to as our cost. So my job is to sell an observation from the field to the big company. I need somebody to do that, and I need to do somebody.
I'm not understanding why you just don't make the app totally available
for
anyone to
totally
download, and then basically you could have millions of.
It is
be like the
available.
Stasi out there. It'd be like the Secret Service. I mean, why are you targeting particular people?
Because I target people in specific locations because I have a particular store at a particular address to be visited. So everybody can download it, but we don't invest in searching people.
What's the incentive? Can you just explain again what the incentive is for somebody to do it? Are they getting a promotion off? Are they getting money off? Or what are they doing?
No, they get paid. They get money.
You get money from you?
Yes.
Because How much?
5 to 8 euros, but we also pay more.
I walk into a store and I take a picture of some ad for a toothpaste on the store site.
Correct.
And I get €5. Bang. I don't even have to buy the toothpaste.
It's mystery shopping.
Right.
And if you have a motorbike and you have the time to dedicate to this system, you can visit more places and you can earn 500, 600, 700 euros like it happened to...
If I was homeless, I would just buy a smartphone and then just go out and just start photographing.
Oh, Mike. What do you think, Mauro?
The customers, companies looking for...
Lorenzo asked about the customers, right?
Yeah. Customers are brands and retailers. Today we serve Unilever, Henkel, Nestlé, Johnson & Johnson in the fast-moving consumer goods, but also Vodafone, Tre, Wind, and Sony, and many other.
We have salespeople doing?
Yes, thanks to Luca Antonietti, which is a very professional manager that came from one of the main market research companies, we started to have a real sales team, which we didn't have at the beginning because we started as a development team.
Hi.
Hi.
I have to say I have an unfair advantage because I already knew of your company before.
Okay.
All right?
Biased.
And, so I'm a bit specific here. When in your sales process, right? I mean, companies already buy these kind of services.
Yes.
Right? It's already common. Like Procter & Gamble or a Kmart in the US do these things, right?
Okay.
They check either consumer goods company or retailers. In your case, how is it to displace existing suppliers?
I'm sorry?
To displace existing suppliers. Because you have to come in and they have to give the job to you and take it away from others.
Actually, we can do things that others cannot.
But this is you're not taking away, you're not fighting against others.
No, we do fight against traditional field research companies. But for example, there's a telephone company, they used to buy this kind of services from a famous market research company, and they were paying something like 47 euros per visit. They did it with us, and now they pay 12, something like that. So what we try to sell is that stop doing this just twice a year. Do this every single month, and don't visit just your flagship stores. Visit all the tiny little stores that you never visited before. You don't know anything about those places. Since we have a lower cost per visit, we want to convince them to use field intelligence in a different way, in a massive way.
So none of the other suppliers is coming after you. They are not waiting at home.
Yeah, we had contacts. Some of them, they asked for exclusivity. We lost a lot of time doing contracts.
Right,
at the end,
thanks.
we decided not to give an exclusivity to anybody.
Okay.
How do you ensure that your field or your amateur, field researchers or eyes are actually doing it with the same level of precision or dedication?
That's a very important thing for us. The bet is to take people that we never saw in their face and create a mechanism so that those people create something that has a value that we can sell to the companies. So we thought about something like what we call the quality funnel. It's a funnel made of layers of controls. Some of those controls are automatic, like you cannot start doing a job if you don't reach the location and do the check-in. And some others, automatic controls means proof pictures. If you tell me that a promotional display is there, you need to give me a picture of that. And then we have incentives and disincentives. So we try to have a virtuous behavior because they get a rating, 1 to 5 stars, and this impacts their chances to work again for us. The job they do, it can be rejected. If you take a picture of your dog instead of the window, it's going to be rejected, you're not going to earn anything. So people are, at the beginning, some of them, they started like a game, then they see they don't get paid, and now we have a lot of hundreds of people that we call GoldenEye that are doing this very, very professional. They're very, very good.
Excellent. You guys all good? Yeah? All right, thank you, Bemeye. Good job. Good job. All right, so I want you guys to mark down your votes for them. And in the meantime, before I dismiss the judges, I just want to ask you guys, why don't we go through and you raise your hand for the startup that you would vote for. I want the judges to see how the audience feels, okay? So let's start from the beginning. Vivocia. Okay, we got a few out there. I like that. All right, the next one was Gipstech. All right, not bad. How about Pathflow? Okay, last but not least, Bemeye. How do we feel about that? Oh, seems overwhelming. All right, so if you were here yesterday, you know that the one that kind of came away seemingly victorious was Fluentify. So if you had to put Fluentify versus Bemeye, we're going to vote that way. So Fluentify. Okay, Bemeye. Rest of you. You got that, judges? Yeah, they want to make money. You wanted to, homeless man. All right, thank you so much, judges. Big round of applause for our judges.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks. All right, good job. So, first of all, guys, let's say thank you so much, Jordan, because she just was available to do it, so thank you, really.
I'm going to go tabulate all of the votes, and then I'll be back to announce the winner.
Basically, the judges now, they are there to decide, so we wait you when you get the final decision.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Why don't you vamp? Why don't we do another power stance?
All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Give the judges the goal to do a power standing before to vote, okay?
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
Cool, that. All right. While we wait... I'm sure they will do it now. All right, while we're waiting for the final decision from the judges, I have no idea, it's not like Sanremo, it's still Sanremo in Italy, where they sing, oh, so... yeah, so it's not like Sanremo, it's a real... So they go there and decide. I have no idea who is the winner, so I can't even tell you a preview. But... it's the moment now just to do a wrap-up, a recap of all the event, and most of all to say a super big thank you to the person who made it possible, who is the organizer of the event, and he's one of the best Italian entrepreneurs, by the way, and it's Luca Scani. Thank you, Luca.
Thank you. I did very few. Always Amanda from
thank
Marco.
you so much.
Thanks to all the team, Valentina, Valeria, Roberta, all the team that worked on the event. So now they decide, while they're deciding to where I have to spend my money for the winner, I'm glad to say thank you to all of you that you are here for these 2 amazing days. The purpose of this event was really to create visibility to the Italian startup scene. So we have over 1,000 participants at the event, over 150 journalists, all the main television came, all the main newspaper. We have 50 investors from abroad, from Finland to Russia to US and UK, France, Germany. We have speakers, as you saw, from Israel, Turkey, and really international event. The purpose is to create a visibility to the Italian startup scene, is to create vision with the amazing speech that we had of the different entrepreneurs, and to create this bridge between Italy and the rest of the world. So often I am abroad on conferences that there are very few Italian entrepreneurs. I hope really to help this new generation, because I'm old generation of Italian entrepreneurs, the new generation to really create something big and a new platform that comes from Italy. So I'm gonna see what is happening on the other side. Give me 1 minute and we will have the winner. Thank you.
They all dare like that, I don't know. But okay, no, they chatting, discussing, very good. So, are we really in the end? How was the event? It was okay, good? Huh? I'm happy about that. Okay, when you do this kind of events, there are always people that work behind the scenes, you know, and no one never say thanks to the people that finally, you know, do a lot of work, but they're not here to talk. So I would like just to spend 1 minute to thank few people. So first of all, these guys, they are here, the cameraman to do all the streaming for 2 days. Thank you, guys. People working there, Roberto, and the guys, I don't remember the name of you, but you rocks, very good. And let me get, wait, one second. Let me get Valeria here. Come here. Tiziano, come here. All right, Valeria, she doesn't know. She followed all the speakers, okay? So it was really tough.
Thank
a big
you.
round of applause for 2 days.
Thank you.
And Tiziano, all the audio and so on, so really tough work, okay?
As well as the men upstairs.
The guys over
Thank
there
you,
as
guys.
well.
All right, very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you, guys. All right, so I think we're ready. And the winner is...
We are waiting some information from...
Oh yeah, you want to get it ready?
NSA is giving us the winner. 1 second.
Okay.
So, okay.
If I'm the winner, please just let me know before because I will be very
1
excited.
second.
Is it just in? Just in. All right. So the winner is going to walk away with 10K in cash, as well as...
You didn't bring the cash now.
Oh, I have it. It's in my
okay, thank
pocket.
you.
Don't worry about it. And then 40,000 in media exposure across all of
That I have all the
Populous's-
digital pixel that he needs for that. Yeah.
Exactly. So without further ado, it was a very hard fought, but the winner is Gipstech.
Oh!
Come on out, Gipstech.
Where is Gipstech? It's you. Congrats. Well done.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Want to give a little acceptance speech?
And now?
I didn't prepare it because I can't believe it. Come on. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to the jurors. Thank you to the public. Thank you for organizing this. We're very happy to be here. We are very early stage, so this is great exposure for us, and we appreciate it a lot. We have a lot of work to do, but this is a great start, really a great start. Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
Really congratulations, guys.
All right, so looks like we are in the end. Can I ask you guys an applause to these amazing people that stay there today?
Yeah.
So, all right, you rock, really. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay?
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so I would say it's over, huh? Or something
See
more.
you next year, guys.
Okay,
So,
next year. We have a
thank
picture
you.
here.
The photographers
Pictures.
are angry. Hold on.
Gosh.
And
Right.
see you tonight at the
Guys,
party.
thank you so much.
Don't
Good luck
forget
for
tonight.
everything. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Congratulations.
Tonight there
Good
is the
job.
party. Ciao.